All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to episode 6 of CPU FOMO mining. Now, for today's episode, December 1st, 2023, the Ryzen 9 5900Xs are up. Everything's actually up ever so slightly except for my Xeon. Not sure about that. But the Ryzen 5900Xs are both up to $1.78 a day. One of them just edged it out slightly more than the other with 4,599 Satoshis, while the other one did 4,597, but still $1.78. Can't complain on that. The Ryzen 7 5800X, the non-3D. And by the way, guys, apparently the NiceHash profitability calculator for the Ryzen 5700X 3D is not correct. They don't make all that crazy hash that they say they do. So we'll explore that more in the coming days, because I think I just bought a bulk deal and I think I have one of those coming in. But anyway, the 5700X did 87 cents or 2,251 Satoshis. And then the Xeon E5 2670 V3 did 72 cents at 1,862 Satoshis. So our burn was $1.19. And if we pop open our calculator here, because I didn't do this yet. So we have 1.78 plus 1.78 plus 0.87 plus 0.72. $5.15. That's our highest so far, and we take off our $1.19 of power. $3.96 of theoretical profit if we sold, but we're not selling because of reasons I don't really know. 3.96. Okay, so, and just for reference, Bitcoin is, well, at the time of recording, $38,775. So now to get on to some meat and potatoes here, because on my last video I triggered a bunch of you guys, and I did FOMO even more. I mean, it's in the name of the title, but I did FOMO into buying a server motherboard with a dual CPU setup, and it's not great. So it has dual 2670 V1s, and the only hash rates I could find online were on BetterHash. And I noticed that BetterHash says my 2670 V3s should be doing 4,447 hashes on XMR, which is the same algorithm as Zephyr, but mine are doing a little over 5,000. So this is in the neighborhood of 15 to 20% off. So I'm hoping that these are reading low as well, because this is the 2670 V1s. So that means instead of 2600, we might be seeing 3500 hash. Not great, but that means two of them would be doing about 7,000. That means it would probably put it just a hair over $1 a day. Still not efficient, not great. But apparently the motherboard that I got, people were like, with a BIOS update, or if the BIOS is updated enough, you can run V2 chips. So not just V1s. And then going online, trying to find like the most reasonable and the most fair, you know, for bang for the buck V2 chips, is the E5 2695 V2s. Are these going to be profitable? Nobody knows. I don't know. Probably not. But I can get them for 15 bucks. And if we look at the, where was it? Here, BetterHash says the 2695 V2s should be doing about 3,900 hash. So if it estimates these low as well, that means they might be doing 4.5, maybe 5. I don't think it'd be doing 5 because I put these 44 and mine's doing almost 5.5. So maybe just about 1,000 off. So we'll shoot low and say, you know, 4.5. If we go to the profitability calculator and let's put in 9,000, that means both of them would be doing 4.5. That comes out to $1.26 a day on $30 worth of processors. Now, as for power draw from the wall, I gotta get these in. I gotta get my kilowatt meter plugged up to see what they're actually burning. Some people are like, oh my God, those Xeon chips are burning like 300-400 watts. I know that's not true because my E5 2670 V3, which I know the V3s are a lot more efficient than the V2s, but I'm running this with a 3070 on like a 500 watt power supply, so very, very small power supply, and I've never had any issues. The TDP, which I know the TDP is like the thermal design, not necessarily how much they can burn. They can definitely burn more than the TDP, but the TDP on these chips are only like 120 watts, so I think they are probably burning a little bit more, but not this 400 watts that people are saying. Now maybe on a dual setup I could see, you know, 300 watts doing 140, 150 watts a piece. But yeah, I mean, as of right now, technically, I believe these are all still profitable. Actually more profitable than they were the rest of these days because of stuff and things. So keeping this video short and sweet. We do have some more Xeon stuff, or some more Ryzen stuff coming in. Over on the website, I have sold out of a bunch of stuff. We were doing that 25% off sale, so if anybody scored on that, we are shipping stuff out Tuesday. And yeah, if you didn't get anything, then sorry about that, you missed out. But we still have some Ryzens, a lot of the like Ryzen 3s, Ryzen 5 1500X. I wonder what that does on the profitability calculator. I'm curious. Is it worth sticking into a motherboard? Maybe not. 1500X. 41 cents a day. Apparently it does about 2.9, so not even 3 kilohash, but it does it at 65 watts. Interesting. I also had, I think I had a 5650 in there. Let's see if that's on here. 5650? No, they don't have that one on there. What about a 5600G? They don't have that one on there as well. 5600X. $1.12 a day. Wow, that's impressive. 5600X doing 8 kilohash. Sheesh. Slaying. Absolutely. So, yeah. Wonder what my 5800 should be doing better than what it is. I know it should be. Let's see, $1.40. It should be doing 10 kilohash, and I'm doing 87 cents a day. But this is my 5800X is running on single channel. I know when I get back, I need to stick some more RAM in that. I think that's holding me up because when I was running single channel on this 5900X versus dual channel on that one, see the difference? If you've been watching the series, you know I stuck dual channel in on this day and it tightened up the gap and basically made the gap non-existent. So yeah, that 5800X, once I get back, that one's going dual channel. Boom. And by the way, some people are like, oh my god, why are you being quiet and stuff? I went out of town. We went on a little vacay, and I'm currently in the bathroom of the hotel recording because I started a series and I wanted to stay with it. Staying on the YouTube grind is not for the faint of heart, and my poor old Lenovo is beat all to pieces. But anyway, I'm gonna jump off here. Heading back tomorrow, so see you guys then, and we'll get some orders packed out. We got some customers coming in the shop. Gonna have a lot of mix of content. So I know there was people that were like, oh my god, thank goodness he's back on mining content, he's not doing computer shop content anymore. Well, I'm sorry, it's gonna be mixed in. We're gonna alternate. Some days you might get 2 days of mining content. Who knows, you might get multiple in one day, but I'm gonna try to stay on Monday through Friday, 1 video a day. So, wham bam, thank you ma'am. Let's get it. Later guys. Alright, for everybody that's still here, somebody was telling me apparently I need to look into Beam on 5700 XTs. Calculate calculate that. The video is over, guys, by the way. Beam. I don't see it being much more profitable. Let's go to hash rate dot no. We'll go over to GPUs. $5,700 XT, 64 cents on XNA. Never, yeah, don't know what's up with that. Okay, so apparently that was just a little bit of FUD. Somebody was lying to me. Apparently they said they were making over $1 a day profit on their 5700 XTs. I still had like a full rig of 6, and I was like, but I'm about to throw them bad boys back on there if they were doing that. What about 3060s? 50 cents. Oh my god, GPUs just ain't doing it right now. Sorry, 590s, 580s, 33 cents, 570s. Okay, anyway, all right, later guys. Peace, later, peace.